Ryan Paevey isn't following a script. Instead, he is re-evaluating things. Sadly, no word of a Hallmark film, Paevey wrote via X on Tuesday after fans asked whether he'd be in any new projects this year. I may take 2024 off from filming unless the project is with friends, he added. The last 8 months of life in this industry have left a pretty bitter taste in my mouth, and I need some time away from a world so full of fake friends and empty promises. We can't help but wonder if these are Hallmark acting friends. Paevey also said that he's weary about jumping back into acting. When fans reacted with concern, Paevey downplayed his remarks. He's all right, and explained that he's had a great run in the entertainment business. I like my simple life in my shop, helping little bro, and frequent surfs, Paevey wrote. I have much to be grateful for. I'll figure out a way to stay afloat without acting income. Who knows, maybe a film will come along. Insurance would be nice, haha. Paevey later revealed he would happily do another film if the Hallmark execs wanted him on board, noting he'd like to think the powers at be already know that. But I don't know anymore. So I'm just gonna do life and make plans and work, he tweeted, and whatever happens, happens. Earlier, he wrote, acting as an exercise is fun, but the business of acting is a whirlwind of rejection, fake friends, thieves, and liars, he shared. There have been some bright spots, but mostly darkness. There's far less money and labor, but far more peace. Peace is a better deal. We're not sure what that means for Ryan's future in acting or what exactly the shade thrown at Hallmark all really means, but we sure hope to see him return, but ultimately hope he is happy in whatever path he chooses. Let's rewind a bit and cover how he got his start into acting. With his dark and handsome good looks, it's no surprise that this 6'1" California native got his start not as an actor, but rather as a model. His modeling gigs put him opposite stars like Katy Perry, and he even did some work in music videos for artists ranging from Robin Thicke to Christina Aguilera. It wasn't until 2013 when his acting career really took off after he took on the role of Nathan West on the long-standing soap opera General Hospital. His stint on the show lasted a total of 4 years, but gave us many shirtless scenes of the actor. As we dive deeper, we can't help but wonder, is Paevey married? As far as we know, Paevey isn't currently in a relationship, although he was previously tied to model Jessie Hinton. As far as tying the knot, in a 2018 interview with Extra when he was asked about when he wanted to get married, he joked, "I have no idea. I'm missing 50% of that equation, but I'll keep you posted." He continued, "I'm a workaholic. I don't even have a dog. I have a thriving houseplant." While it would seem that Paevey's work and hobbies simply take too much of his time to fit in a relationship, he's definitely thought about it. In an interview with Hallmark promoting his film Unleashing Mr. Darcy, he discussed what he's looking for in a partner, commenting that ideally she must be intelligent and have a sense of humor. He hilariously stated that she's gotta be able to laugh, "'cause I'm a goofy guy sometimes." Regarding falling in love, Paevey described himself as categorically stoic, being calm and even-tempered all the time. "The best part about falling in love is to meet somebody who can break you out of that," he stated. He also explained that he previously didn't believe in love at first sight, feeling typical phrases like, "she took my breath away," belonged on greeting cards, but then remarked, "Until you meet somebody who does that. It's a very strange phenomenon, but it's a real thing." Now let's discuss Ryan's notable Hallmark work that he recently referenced in a not-so-positive light. Paevey has been working with the Hallmark Channel for a few years now, and he's been featured in 16 Hallmark movies total so far. Each movie showcases his talent and versatility as an actor. Here's a rundown. First, let's dive into his most recent movies to reflect on the comments he recently made of the last 8 months leaving a bitter taste in his mouth. Fourth Down and Love.
You can't have all these distractions. This is exactly what he doesn't need right now.
I'm not walking away this time.
Starring Pascal Hutton and Ryan Paevey. Erin is a single mother to her football-loving 12-year-old daughter, Kira, who plays in the town's junior flag football league. At Kira's football practice, Erin runs into the coach's brother and professional football player, Mike. Erin and Mike are blindsided. They were college sweethearts. Mike is visiting his brother, Jimmy, while healing from a football injury that diminishes his chances of achieving his dream of finally getting a championship ring. When Jimmy gets the call to coach the high school team, Mike steps up as the flag football coach. As Erin and Mike spend time together for the flag football team, old sparks are rekindled despite Erin's hesitance. Right before the championship game, Mike's agent arrives with news that Mike is back on the active roster. and Mike learns his agent is the reason why he and Erin broke up in college. Mike learns the truth. Erin learns to go after what she wants, and they both learn to follow their hearts and restart their relationship with a championship win. His other most recent Hallmark movie was Under the Christmas Sky, 2023.
From the National Space Program.
You're an astronaut? That's so cool.
A shooting star almost just crashed into me.
The stars align for a shining romance.
Jessica Parker Kennedy, The Flash, plays Kat, a scientist at Kansas City's NSP Center. That's the National Space Program. Unfortunately for Kat, her career in outer space is going to stay grounded for the foreseeable future due to an eye injury that's left her with a permanent blind spot. Her dreams of traveling to the space station have been dashed, and right at Christmas time too. Fortunately for Kat, she won't have to spend the holiday season moping around her parents' house. The local planetarium reached out to NSP looking for an expert on the sun to help with an upcoming exhibit, and Kat is the expert on the sun. I believe the new museum director refers to Kat as a local superstar astronaut. Come on, if you have one of those in town, you gotta hire him. The catch is that the exhibit opens on December 16th. How can the planetarium compete with Christmas and draw in a crowd? On top of that, the planetarium's resident exhibit curator David, played by Ryan Paevey, doesn't want help. Considering that this is a Hallmark movie though, David's probably going to get a lot of help and a serious relationship out of this whole ordeal. Moving on, we have Unleashing Mr. Darcy, 2016. This was Ryan's first Hallmark movie and one of his most famous. In this movie, Paevey plays Donovan Darcy, a total high roller in the business world who just so happens to be the judge of a fancy New York dog show. Talk about living the high life. But here's where things get interesting. Enter Elizabeth Scott, portrayed by the lovely Cindy Busby, and her furry companion. She's not just any dog owner, she's competing in the very same dog show. Cue the unexpected meet-cute between Donovan and Elizabeth. Can you feel the sparks flying? Yes, we do, and so does Paevey.
You can always sense a little bit of attraction between both of them. I think some of Darcy's irritation is the fact that he does find her attractive, and that is irritating to him, which is why he finds her irritating, because she gets to him. I like Elizabeth. I'd like to meet an Elizabeth.
What starts off as an unexpected friendship between these two ends up blossoming into a full-blown romance. I mean, seriously, who can resist a love story with a fluffy four-legged twist? It's the perfect blend of canine cuteness and heartwarming connections, set against the vibrant backdrop of the Big Apple. Unleashing Mr. Darcy brings to life the charm and magic of New York City. And here's a fun fact for you. This movie marks Ryan Paevey's first foray into the world of Christmas flicks. Can you believe it? It's like a holiday treat with a dash of Paevey magic. Based on the novel by Terry Wilson, this film is sure to have you swooning and rooting for this adorable duo. So grab your popcorn, snuggle up on the couch with your own furry friend, or maybe a stuffed animal will do, and prepare to be swept away by the enchanting world of Unleashing Mr. Darcy. It's a movie with a whole lot of puppy love and a sprinkle of Ryan Paevey charm, and there's a sequel, Marrying Mr. Darcy. Next up we have Matching Hearts, 2020. Don't we all wish there was a simple way to figure out if we found the one while dating? Yes, we are talking about the 2020 film Matching Hearts. Well, in the movie, we follow the story of Julia Palmer, played by the lovely Taylor Cole, who happens to be an incredible matchmaker with a very important task at hand. Her boss assigns her the mission of finding the perfect match for the successful entrepreneur Daniel O'Connor, portrayed by the dashing Ryan Paevey. These two are adorable in the movie.
She meets Daniel and begins to do the matchmaking thing with Daniel, starts to think that maybe there's a match here. What I like about Julia is that Taylor plays her, which is great. We both love puppies, so whenever the camera's not rolling, we're literally like attached to a dog, so we share that. It's just been a blast.
Now Daniel is a total workaholic and content with the single life, thinking he's better off flying solo. But as Julia spends more time with him, a spark starts to ignite, making Daniel question whether his commitment phobia is just a front or if he truly is destined to find love. This movie will bring back memories of high school choir days and might even make you crave your favorite Chinese takeout. It's a heartwarming tale that will definitely have you feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. And let's not forget about the amazing costume designer Emily Gray, who has done a fantastic job in this Hallmark film. Oh, and keep an eye out for the noteworthy interior designer on set too. Trust me, Matching Hearts is a must-watch for all you rom-com enthusiasts out there. Last on the list today, we have Don't Go Breaking My Heart, 2021. We've all had our fair share of tough love, but get ready for a whole new level in Don't Go Breaking My Heart. where Ryan Paevey takes on the role of Ben Myers, a reporter with a mission. Ben decides to go undercover as a heartbroken dude in Miranda Faraday's, played by Italia Ricci, boot camp for the brokenhearted. Now, this camp is like no other support group you've seen before. It's all about thinking outside the box and trying unconventional methods to mend those shattered hearts. But guess what? In the midst of all the healing and emotional roller coasters, love finds its way into the mix, and things take a totally unexpected turn. Let me tell you, this movie is absolute gold and easily one of the most iconic gems in Ryan Paevey's Hallmark movies collection. It's got all the feels, the twists, and the heartwarming moments that will keep you hooked from start to finish. Get ready to laugh, cry, and maybe even find a little piece of your own heart in this incredible film. Hallmark Channel has this massive reach and a dedicated fan base. I mean, we're talking about millions of people tuning in and falling in love with the movies they put out. And for Ryan, that was an amazing opportunity to connect with such a huge audience and make a real impact. He is always grateful to his fans.
The concept of having fans is still relatively new to me, so the fact that anybody even cares what I do is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. And you are the only reason that I am employed. So seriously, every time I have breakfast.
Hallmark's commitment to quality content and its focus on family-friendly entertainment totally clicked with Ryan's own desire to be a part of projects that touch people's hearts and bring smiles to their faces. So we hope to see him in more movies in the future. So, which is your favorite Ryan Paevey Hallmark movie? We hope to see his return in the near future, but time will tell. Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed our content, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, everyone.